Citizens urged to fulfill their democratic duty by registering to vote. And in sports, Botswana Premier League and National First Division League games to resume this week. Interpreting in sign language is Topo Taposa. Good evening. President Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi says universities in Botswana must seek and establish partnerships with renowned Ugandan-based Makerere University, which has a notable track record and is one of the leading universities on the continent. The president said this following his tour of the iconic institution, which has among its alumni notable figures from across the African continent. Kifilwe Mokgautsane reports.
President Masisi has traveled to some of the best universities around the world, some in Ivy League status, but it is stepping here at the Makerere University in Kampala that evoked the most profound feelings of nostalgia for him. The establishment of the Makerere University in 1902 marked a moment in history when Africans began to decolonize themselves through education and literacy.
1922, tutego le nyoro ya tutego yaanong pelo a me tshweu ka gore boammaaruri a maaruri ke bone se ne bua ka sone ebile ke go tswela pelo ke batla gore university tsa rona le bone ba dirisane le bone ba molemo ba dilo tse dintle e ka tswa le kgologolo mme mo bogologolong ba teng go tletse khumo ya thuto le tutego.
Makerere University is credited for grounding the liberation leaders of the 1960s and some of Africa's greatest ideologists, such as founding Tanzanian President Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, the founding president of Uganda, Milton Obote, and many others who went on to impact the continent positively.
Le sa Africa se le moteng le go ikitse gore zo mo hatsing le lentseng jang le ba ga le matsha mang humanization ya motho ke se botlhokwa thata ya no phutego tse re tswa mo go tsena di tshwantse gore dithuto le di itemogelo tse e leng gore tswa mo go di boneng re le mahatse re ba pele bana ba tsena mona le ba rutang ba nywe seo e ba se tshele mo baneng bao.
The university has reinvented itself through generations. In tune with the market skills requirements of today, it now runs an establishment innovation hub where ideas that provide solutions to societal problems are birthed and tested.
Bana le mokgwa le tsela e le gore ba e dira gore ba rotloetse gore bana le bagolo le ba teachera ba tle go bereka mmogo le ba tswa mo itsholelong ka kakaretso gore ba tlhamedio tse dintšha ba di baballe e ba ditse ba di ise go bapadiweng ke tsone dio tse le go di ka re go disetse ka gore re tle re tse le gore a iske di dirwe re tla re tsa mahatsha a mangwe ka tlhotse di go godimo o ka nyela hane le gore molemo wa covid o dirile gone hana e ke bele ka gompieno di university le tsone tse le go di tlwaetse di rutatse di rutloetsa tse di ra madi jana ha di tse madi mo pusong ke tsone di hetlang madi di na le hatse madi.
Currently, Makerere University ranks among the top 10 on the continent. Kifilwe Mokgautsane, BTV News, Kampala, Uganda.
The Ministry of Minerals and Energy has announced that Ms. Pat Dambe has been seconded to the government of Botswana within the ministry as Director, Marketing and Brand Development. The secondment is effective immediately and will span a period of 2 years. A press release from the ministry states that Ms. Dambe's new role will focus on developing and implementing a comprehensive strategy to maximize the potential of Botswana's diamond industry in key geographic markets and segments and support diversification with a specific focus on the U.S. market. The release further states that Ms. Dambe has established a strong local and international network of industry leaders and is well positioned to support the government of Botswana's strategic objectives of deriving greater value from diamonds. Ms. Dambe has over 30 years' experience working for different corporations and luxury brands in the U.S. and Africa. Moving on, the Secretary of the Independent Electoral Commission, IEC, Mr. Jefferson Siamisang, says over 300,000 people have registered to vote since the voter registration exercise commenced on the 5th of January. Mr. Siamisang, who revealed this in an interview with BTV News earlier, further stated that despite the gradual increase in the number of people registering, experience has taught them to expect exponential numbers as the registration exercise nears the end. He has encouraged those that are eligible to vote to register, as it will afford them other opportunities in the future to state their opinions on governance, such as in instances of a referendum.
Mo letsatsi leno maitsho ga re kgobokanya dipalo go simola hela mo letsatsi la ntlha re simola ka di 5 tsa ga January go ithella last week of Friday isn't today last week of Friday go itshupa sentente gore Batswana ba le 319,632 ba setse ba ikwadisitse dithopo mo lehatshe la Botswana mo di constituencies tse di 61 ka masome a marataro le bongwe le di polling station le 2,880 tse di ikadileng ka di constituency mo lehatsheng la Botswana ra go ra gore go neele koketsego ya ka no supa dipalo tsa last week Friday Batswana ba le ditso tsa go nna maoto a supa a go tamo di kgaeng tsa ikwadisitso dithopo gantsi ba emela motsotso wa bohelwa ke gona batho ba taka metala ba taka dipalo tse dintsi bo ba ikwadisetsa dithopo me se sengwe gape se na gore se itemogetse mona kwa gompieno ga re tsere dikgale mo re ba botsa gore ke teba maoto a supa ba supa gore kana mona kwa gompieno ikwadisitse dithopo itsile mbe ga ba itse ba tabong ba e le bonthopi go tswa mo diparteng tse di harologaneng re ka tsa sebaka se go rotloetsa Motswana mongwe le mongwe yo e leng gore o dingwaga tse di 18 go ya go godimo a na le o mang o mo tirisong gore a etele police station e le bane ka re ga o ikwadise ngwe le gongwe o ikwadise mo police station yo tshwanetse go ikwadisa dithopo mo gona mme wa go ikwadisa dithopo go ise go nne mosuke mo nako ya gompieno ka re ga engwe ga itse kena ke re gongwe re ka heta ka yone ke gore ga ba ikwadisa dithopo mo gompieno ga se go ipaakanyetsa dithopo tsa October 2024 hela ra itse gore mototegi tautuna la hatsela Botswana o na ntse a re senya le Batswana a ba rare go na le kgonagalo a sa re go tanda yalo re go na le kgonagalo ya gore gongwe go nne le referendum phuto maikuto mo Batswaneng mme kana ba ba tabong ba ya go thopa ga se o se diragala ke ba le morolo ba o ikwaseditseng dithopo yana go botlhokwa gore Motswana a lemoge gore dilo tse ga di helehela mo go October 2024 go thopiwa go tswelela ko pele ka dithulaganyo tse dingwe tsa setšhaba.
With only 13 days left before the end of the national voters registration, Khanti and Charles Hill residents have been urged to register for elections before the exercise comes to an end on the 3rd of February 2024. Since the registration started, 7,161 people have registered in the Khanti constituency, while more than 4,000 are registered in the Charles Hill constituency. This is according to the Independent Electoral Commission IEC Principal Elections Officer in Khanti, Mr. Hau Lapelu Ketlogetse. With the report.
With only 13 days left before the end of the first national voters registration exercise, which started on the 5th January, comes to close, the IEC offices in Khanti and Charles Hill assured that the registration is going well and they expect the voters to register in large numbers during the last days of the registration period.
Bekeng ya boraro ya ikwadisetso dithopo dipalo tse re setseng re di bona mo kgaolong ya rona ya Khanti ke dipalo tse di nametsang ka gore bona mo bekeng ya boraro setse re kwadisitse batho ba le 7,161 ke tsa gore ke dipalo tse ileng gore tarara go digala ikwadisetso dithopo e ya go hela ka di 5 tsa kana ka di 3 tsa February be re na le dipalo hela tse di nametsang batho ba ileng gore ba ikwadisetsa dithopo ke Batswana ba ileng gore ba na le o mang yo mo tirisong ba na le dingwaga tse 18 go ya go godimo gape ba na le bonno ha ileng gore ba ikwadisetsa teng
re na le mafelo a go ikwadisetswa mo gone polling stations di le 29 gotlhe mo metseng ko merakeng le ko dipolaseng. Population ya Charles Hill district e ha godimo ga 17,000. Jaanong rona tsholofelo ya rona ke gore ha re kgonne seelo se re se ipeetseng re be re gorogile mo go 13,000 ka tshologelo ya gore ba ga rona ba tla nna ba tsiboga ba tla go ikwadisa ga re ba laletse.
The IEC officials further says that so far they're experiencing few hiccups.
Re nnile le kgwetlho e amileng omang e le nngwe hela tota ga di dintsi gotlhelele. Bontsi jwa batho ba ba iponatsang ko matlhophelong ke batho ba e leng gore ba tla ka boomang ba ba mo tirisong ba e leng gore boomang ba bone ba supa ba le gaufi le go fela re tle re ba gakolole gore ba ikopanye le ofisi ya omang gore ba tle ba ntšhafatse omang wa bone.
Dikgwetlho tse re di bonang ke batho ba e leng gore gongwe ba ta ko matlhophelong ba ta ba sa tshola boomang ba mo tirisong ke bone ba e leng gore ba le babedi ba le bararo re setse re kile ra ba busa gore nya mme omanyo ga mo tirisong ya go taka omanyo e leng gore o siame kana o ya go mo shwahatsa ke tsone dikgwetlho hela tse re di bonang tse dingwe ke tse e leng gore di amana le tsa loapi hela gore kana mahelo a rona a ikwadisitswe dithopo a mangwe ke ditante yaanong ga go nna le dipula kana dipheo re itemogela gore ditante tsa go nna lo di awa mme re na le ka gare re tsibogelang seemo seo ka tsone ka teng gore se ka sa kgoreletsa ikwadisitswe dithopo.
Since the registration started, 7,160 people have registered in Khansi constituency, while more than 4,000 registered in Charles Hill constituency. Lesom Kwaisi, BTV News.
Member of Parliament for Shoshong, Mr. Aubrey Lesaso, has urged residents of Tobela to utilize natural resources to generate income. He said a project they could venture into, considering existing opportunities, is a solar power project. Mr. Lesaso shared this encouragement at a recent Khotla meeting in Tobela recently. Tolofelo Tombale.
A 1 megawatt Tobela solar power plant that was meant to help eradicate poverty in Tobela village has been envisioned since 2017. While the project has gone through many vetting stages on its way to becoming a reality, the Member of Parliament for Shoshong, Mr. Aubrey Lesaso, told residents at a Khotla meeting that there are investors interested in the project, but the community needs to ensure that they are prepared to take ownership of it.
This project bodi khudinga ne ntse gore eme ka dinawa batho ba le ba gona le ba go kile ba ta go ofising kwa ba re ba batla go ta go dira ne ta project e ka re nya ga le ise le buile batho ba Tobela le ba bolela gore ba bona eng ko ga gona ko le anteng ko ka tsa ke itse re kwa ba ipakantse pele e re ga ba go ta be re ta re ba le rolela again.
Mr. Lesaso emphasized the financial benefit the project could have for the community.
Ya no go parli ipakanye batho ba hatsing mo metseng e mengwe ko bo north kwa ba ja madi community based natural resource management ya ile tisetsa letseno ile tisetsa ditiro ile tisetsa sengwe se le gore se ka itsetsa ka sona mo ga lona ne e tabo ile motlakase.
Residents took the opportunity to share their concerns with their Member of Parliament.
Se ke se itumelang gape mo parlamente wa me ke sone sekolo gore mme go ka dira jalo ga o ketsa ditlasenyana tse le bana ba rona ba tsena jaaka o setse o tswa go bua batho ba ja batho ngwe bana ba rona ba kata ba se go hala
mme bohutsana jo botona mo Tobela batho ba modimo ke metsi ga re kgone go itsenyetsa metsi mo malapeng ka baka la gore pipe o wane hela ke ela thamaletse hela e kwaletse rona re kota sekwa ga o re o ya ko otaitiltisi madi a teng ke kgomole namane jaanong rona ga rena la ga e le thebe yo re ka tsenyang dipompo ka ene mo jareteng re tiro a rona mo Tobela ke ipelegeng hela ke ka leboga ha metsi a ka atolosiwa ka gore ka kgona go itsenyetsa dipompo mo malapeng.
Among other news revealed to residents was that their village could soon grow, as there are over 100 plots that have been set aside for allocation. Solofelo Tombale, BTV News.
Area Member of Parliament for Moshopa Manyana, Mr. Karabo Khare, applauded residents of Moshopa for supporting their leaders when essential developments are carried out, adding that such support is the reason projects in Moshopa have been completed on time and within budget. Mr. Khare said this during a Khotla meeting in Moshopa. Kisogofetse Makwinja.
The area legislature, Mr. Karabo says most of the developments, such as the construction and completion of key projects like the Moshopa Hospital, maintenance of the bridge and internal roads, as well as the facelifting of the village stadium, are some of the projects that shows progress made, which he attributed the success of the projects to the team spirit that reigned between the leaders and the community.
Kora le kgetho ntse go le makgwetlo a metsi kora le kgetho le ko pitseng re bua na ha re leng teng gompeko ra kontraka a netse gore a dire project ya go isa metsi ko pitseng kora le kgetho e wetse project e re dirile tsela e tswa mo Moshopa go le Tlhakane West e wetse gompeko ha re leng teng re komanya re okeditse clinic ya Manyana re tsentse maternity wing re ntse re na le bothata ba tsela e tswang ko Manyana e tla Moshopa aka ke buana ya go dirwa ngwaga o ne
re leboge gape gore poso ya rona ya upgrade-ile gompieno e godisitswe ntse e tlhabololwa ke dumela gore ba tla re itsisi ba re neela sentle ka ga molaong ke lemoga gore mono mo ga Moshopa mo mongame ra iteka le rona re le ka thata ka tshelo ya matlakala tshelo ya matlakala e le bontlhabong ba go le ka gone gore ba botsogo le bone ba lemoga gore re tsenya letsogo.
Meanwhile, residents were also given a chance to share their requests and add to the Kota deliberations.
Puso ya itlhabantsha ka ntlha e nngwe gore re ntse jana a ke tse se ka ihela go lo ele masimo re itse gore go lokwa ke ko masimo go bo gotwe go na le VDC re itse gore go lokwa ke ko masimo go bo gotwe go na le kgosi mme kana once ya go te kgosi go ra gore motse o nna teng jaanong dijo di tla tswa ko kae ha re hetola masimo magae
ga se di tshene tshimo ya me ya tlala mabanenyana jana ke tsamaela ko masimong ke eletsa go lema ke itlhala tshimo ya me le ntshogela yotlhe ha ke di bala di heta masome a supa mme gone mo a mme ha nka lema sengwe ke ka tswa ka sone
a ke itse gore ba ba shong ha jaanong ba tla se bona kae sebaka sa go botsa ka gore tshwanelo ne le gore re dire jana gompieno mme ba gaitso ke supe jana gore a re neng re bueng tlhe re boleleng ba bangwe ka botlhokwa ja diphuthego di tshwana le tse ke gone ka ha re ka kgonang go a kopele ka teng.
Parents have been requested to encourage the youth not to miss important Kotla meetings such as this one, as their contribution towards development of their village and fresh ideas are crucial to have ideal and relevant developmental plans where they are highly accommodated as future leaders. BTV News, Moshopa.
Malawi National Statistics Office Commissioner Ms. Lizzie Chigoti says it is important for national statistics offices in sub-Saharan Africa to share knowledge and experiences with regard to developing and conducting censuses and surveys. Ms. Chigoti said there's a lot that sub-Saharan countries can learn from each other in carrying out such tasks. Statistics Botswana is hosting a delegation from Malawi who are in the country for a benchmarking exercise. Monica Sitwaila.
Many organizations are on a drive to grow and achieve better results through adopting new mechanisms. Statistics offices are also eager to improve the collection and analysis of official statistics, a task which they are mandated to carry out in their respective countries. For Malawi, the office desires to hold successful surveys, especially now having managed to acquire funds, an issue which has been a stumbling block to their operations.
It's very important for us, for the sub-Saharan countries actually, to learn from each other, because we find that we are able to invite or to get technical support from overseas, from outside the continent. Yet, even among ourselves, I think we have experts So we are that's looking forward to our discussions to learn how you plan, how you conduct, how you process, analyze, and then disseminate the data, the official statistics from the surveys and the censuses that you do conduct.
In the past, Statistics Botswana also embarked on a successful benchmarking exercise to Malawi to learn more about the use of computers for collection of data. Botswana Statistician General says the parastatal seeks to evolve its digitalization base in order to adapt to the ever-evolving growth of technology.
We are also busy with modernizing and automating our processes. This is a process that has been going on for some time. So we are doing that. Some quick examples here, of course, all our surveys now, we use the computer-assisted personal interview. And so the data comes through the internet to our servers. And from the lessons of the census in particular, we think the summarization of the data and the data editing, coding, and so on, we should be able to do it faster and faster. As you would know, the demand for statistics is ever growing in various areas. So we are working on increasing the range and increasing the speed.
The Malawi delegation is expected to meet other key stakeholders supporting the production of official statistics in the country during the course of the week. Monica Satswaila, BTV News, Gaborone.
Botswana continue to be lured by criminals who offer them rewards and end up stealing their money and valuables by falsely informing them that they have picked large sums of money near their cars. According to the scam, victims and those who have witnessed such incidents, the scammers easily convince their targets, ensuring their mission is a success. Unkutlule Tamaghe reports.
Because go kila ga iragala tsala me ya lona kungwe a le mo BBS a tswa mo machine ya re o tsena mo kuleng ya motho ba morareng ya gona le madiki a ha sa ga mo tseleng ba moraba nyo o itse re keng a re ha pele ha le ha tsena ka betlhelo re no go na ditsala tsa go tse pedi gone mo stopo mo ba palama ha ba sena go palama ba moraba re ke madi a yes
ho mo kilang tiralo mme a ba ntsela o ntsetse phone a ba tsa di plastic tsene ke tsire tata ba irela ko community a ba irela ka le ha knockout.
Some of the victims who were snared by the trap set by unscrupulous individuals who continue to tempt their targets in different ways and making away with large sums of money. The criminal incidents where people are robbed by scammers who claim to have picked money near one's car, especially cars driven by women, continue to worsen.
atle batho ba go dumedisela ba gara barma a o kula le mo re kolo ya go ka ha pantshile wena na ha o dikolo ga o fologa yana ro a go bona ka nnete gore a kolo e pantshile yo mongwe no hapa yana o bula kolo yo tsena motega ga kolo o tsabe ke o sia ka yona.
Scammers use sophisticated methods to convince their targets to believe their stories to a point where targets will fully abide.
No bona ha ba tomo gorna e ba re gatella tota.
Mathaga ba borai tota straight ha ba tla go yena ba tla ka tsile nngwe e sa tlhaloganyeng.
The police say it is not easy to arrest scammers who work as a syndicate comprising of men and women.
Dirle dipampiri ba kgagola dipampiri
be ba di paka o ka re ke madi ba tsa 100 pula o tshelang ba mmaga godimo ba tsa 50 pula ba mmaka ha tlase kana ba tsa 100 pula mo ba mmaka ha tlase ha o bona go le go thotoka ka re madi ana o bona 100 pula godimo le 200 pula o tla bo re ke ona madi ha o dumela gore la bale e tlo re ntse o le ho nako e ise go pela go tla banna either ba le babedi kana ba le bararo ba tla ba go bolela gore nyarra re mapodisi re tlhotlhomisa kgang e leng gore go thukutilwe batho madi le dithoto yaanong monna o na le ene ebile ke suspect kana ke mmelaelo wa rona go raya gore le wena le mmogo mo go ene ebile go nne go ba go phuruphusa ba gore ba re a ga ona madi go dibankeng madi a go ke bokae ga gore wa latola go ba go tshosetsa ba gore ba re nya ebile re a go tlhatlhela gone.
Despite the police regularly cautioning members of the public on different criminal activities, people still fall prey to those criminals. Police investigations are ongoing in regards to the reported cases of these scheming incidents. Unkutle Thamage, BTV News, Gaborone.
In one of our prior reports, Chief Magistrate of Molepolole Magistrate Court, Mr. Hasitsi Vitonoki, has extended bail for 3 accused persons in the murder of 3 children near Watlaname in the Kwenin district. The trio, Rakola, John Rakola, Katleho Rakola, and Basabonye Rakola, appeared for mention at the Molepolole Magistrate Court. Unkutule Tamache and Samantha Khabaemi.
The accused persons, Rakola John Rakola, age 79 years, Katlego Rakola, age 32, together with Basebonye Rakola, age 50 years, are all facing 3 counts of murder. According to the charge sheet, the accused persons on the 28th of December 2023 in the Tuten settlement near Boatlaname village in the Kwenin district murdered Penyo Ratlaga. In count 2, the accused persons are also facing a count of murder of Milili Khatlang, an incident which occurred on the 28th of December 2023 in the Tuten settlement. In count 3, the accused persons Rakola John Rakola, Katlego Rakola, together with Basibonye Rakola, on the 28th of December 2023, near the Tuten lands near Boatlaname village, acted together to murder Pakomo Khalagadi. The state prosecutor Sub-Inspector Maureen Sekgokgo told a packed court that the accused persons were granted bail yesterday by the Lobatse High Court, citing that investigations are still ongoing. Sekgokgo told the court that they have taken the corpse of the 3 murdered children for post-mortem and they are still awaiting results. The prosecutor requested the court to give them more time to conduct investigations as they are complex. Magistrate Tonoki acceded the request of the prosecution team and urged them to present the outcomes of the post-mortem to court once they are released. The magistrate said the offense committed by the accused persons is a serious one and needs extensive investigations. The first accused person, Rakola John Rakola, the second accused person, Katlego Rakola, and the third accused person, Basebonye Rakola, told the court that they have nothing to say. Molepole Chief Magistrate Hasitsi Tonoki has extended the accused bail and will appear again on the 23rd of April 2024. Unkutle Thamage, BTV News, Molepolole.
The chairman of Ntloyado Khosi Puso Gaborone has encouraged members of the House to continue promoting community welfare as a way of preventing crime, adding that in the 4th Ntloyado Khosi session, there has been many murder incidents that happened across the country. He said this during the opening of the 15th meeting of the 4th Ntloyado Khosi on Monday. Terry Makhoeng and Disang Khosi.
Since the beginning of the 4th session of Ntloyado Khosi in 2019, it is reported that a higher number of murders were recorded in different villages. As the statistics are worrisome, members of Ntloyado Khosi were encouraged to put an extra effort in building resilient and united communities where love and social harmony are highly cherished in an endeavor to prevent escalating crimes.
Ngwa dilo tse di tshwenyang tse re ntseng re di bona ke kgang tsa dipolao tsa batho ra itse e setseng ka re jaanong ke selo modiro gore tsatsi le letsatsi beke le beke re tshwana le gore re bone pego ya dikgang tse batho ba bolawang ka go harologana ka tsela tse di sa nnang sentle mo metseng ya rona. Ke dumela ke re le tla dumelana le nna gore le le marara a lehatshe la Botswana le tlhokometse merafe ya lona. Ga gona ope yo eletsang go latlhegelwa ke batho mo kgaolong ya gagwe mo motseng wa gagwe ka tsela tse di sa nnang sentle.
As a way to further empower the Khosi, capacity building sessions will be held for them to acquire valuable knowledge and essential leadership skills.
Right, gore gone mo mpinye ya rona ya bone ya dilo ya dikgosi re na ra ipela gore re batla gore dithuto e nne dingwe tsa dilo tse re di bang ko godimo mo go netegatseng gore re tlhatlhelela marara, re ruta marara, re ba neela dikitso tse di maleba. E tsaya ke re bua jaana go kgonne go nna le dithuto tse di harologaneng, mme ebile ra kgona gore re tsene le bo dithutong tse di ama le tsa maranyane, tse di ama le tse di itebagantseng le boeteledipele, tse di amang tse di itebagantseng gore re ka fetola dilo ka tsela e ntseng jang ka ga re di dirang ka teng.
During this first week of the meeting, one of the things to be done will be for the members to look into the white paper that was presented to the House on the 20th of December and discuss it.
Ebile re fethule gore re ye ko merafeng ya rona, re ye ko go ba re ba emetseng, re ye go buisanya le bone mabapi le se se mo pampiring ya puso kana the government white paper yone eo ya review ya constitution ya lehatshe la Botswana kana tshekatsheko ya molao motheo wa lehatshe la Botswana. Jaanong go tla nna le sebaka mo bekeng e rona re le ntlo specifically ka Labotlhano re tla nna mfatshe go sekaseka white paper ya puso mabapi le tshekatsheko ya molao motheo.
During this meeting, about 86 questions will be asked and 6 motions will be debated. Terry Makgoeng, BTV News, Gaborone.
Acting Station Commander for Naledi Police, Assistant Superintendent Mike Gaoboe, says a fire that broke out at Kale Shopping Complex today, late afternoon, has been put out. According to Superintendent Gaoboe, the fire only affected part of the spa outlet and adjoining buildings. While he said the cause was yet to be established, he said there were no injuries resulting from the fire. He, however, assured an investigation will follow to determine both the cause of the fire and the cost of the damage. In other news, Chobe District Council held an award ceremony recently to recognize the role played by Village Development Committees, VDCs. The awards were held under the theme Effective Community Structures, a key ingredient to mindset change and sustainable development. Kialeboga Eole reports.
Chobe District Council says it recognizes the involvement of village development committees in community development, and that is why this award ceremony is a way to acknowledge their efforts across the district. The Deputy Council Chairman, Mr. Tenginyana Duelo, says other districts should benchmark from Chobe District Council by recognizing the role of the VDCs.
O boikarabelo ja one e leng go tisa dithabolo mo motseng le go di tsamaisa le go di linka le morahe tota di tshwanela ke go lemogiwa jaaka council ya Chobe e simolotse go di lemoga jana go re keletso ke gore re simolle le di council tsotlhe all the local authorities go di lemoge di VDC hala jaaka rothe re di lemogile jana
makalana othi a mo districting ba ikaegile ka VDC ga gona ope o ka dira dithabolo sa sena ka VDC jang se re ne re batla gore se dire ke gore le bone re ba lemotshe gore ke ba tsaya karolo ke batho ba ba botlhokwa ga re lebile dithabololo tsa metse le matshelo a batho mo motseng gore sa ba se dirang ba dira karolong e botlhokwa thata mo metseng le mo kgaolong ya rona.
Satao Village distinguished itself from others by scooping 5 awards and a prize money of 11,000 pula, and affirmed that their success is derived from thoroughly following established Village Development Committee guidelines in order to perform exceptionally well.
Tako Satao re hiwa di guidelines ke ba council re follow tsone di guidelines tsa teng. Na le project ya slaughter slab
metse ya rona yotlhe ka botšhenne re netswe di-slaughter slebo ye mengwe a re e be e tlogela di-slaughter slebo di senyega rona re bo re itshwarelela ka slaughter slebo sa teng sone se se dirileng gore re tseye award ya project e ongoing ye le ya ntlha
ko ka vimba re na le thulaganyo re kopane le ba environment ba lephata la environment la council ba re netse schedule sa bone se le gore every month re na le clean up.
Mr. Tuelo applauded Satau for their work and encouraged other VDCs to benchmark from them.
Ne VDC ya Satau ine tsipa me mo go yone gore e tshameke role segolo ya development ya go dira di project di tshwanang jaaka income generating projects ke tsa gore ke sone thata se se dileng gore e be intse thogo jaaka intse thogo jana.
This award ceremony seeks to recognize VDC efforts from all the 10 Chobe villages from Parakarungu to Pandamatenga. Kyalebga Iole, BTV News, Kasani.
Ntabuhan Subetlela is standing by to give us the latest in sports. Ntabu.
Hi, my lady.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well. Have we seen each other in the new year?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
no, we'll talk offline then. Please proceed.
Thank you very much, Komoto. Botswana tonight, Sports News follows with me, Ntabuhan Subetlela. At the top, we have Policemen's netball team defeated the Lukara Netball League South Zone defending champions Vipers by 48 points to 40 in an intense week 1 encounter played at Bonacots and Gaborone. Sokolame Baying.
In the first quarter, former champions Police came with guns blazing, overpowering the defending champions to win the quarter by 12 points to 9. Police continued dominating the game in the second quarter, winning it to take the tie further away from Vipers as they went to recess, leading by 28 points to 18. In the third quarter, Vipers tried to come back into the contest, but Police showed determination, winning the third and fourth quarter 36-31 and 40-48 to claim the overall win.
Re lekile thata go prepare for this game. Re lebeletse gore ne re tshameka le di champion being Vipers. Re ne re lebeletse gore Vipers ya siana ha gare. E be re ipolela gore gompeku we have to make sure that ga re tsamele speed sa bone ka gore ena le bananyana ba ba siana thata me re ile ra dira le first quarter second quarter ga re berekela.
Coming to this game we kept my boys we don't have pressure because we've been strategizing for ba tla go ema ka mo logo going forward. We are playing against former champions because going to the championship ya Lukara last time I had Samik when they took bronze medal. And then when we were playing I had 3 wing defenders bar by new. I had a goal defender first game so we're still developing and building towards the final second round.
Games are not last week we can do 12. Freshers course technical officials team manager so that score games are not so the games are not
In other games scheduled for week 1 of the Lukara League, on Saturday, Tamahaja Spurs ladies beat UB Crystals 47-38, while Prisons men defeated Notwani 44-41. Joining ladies narrowly beat Bit of Cares by 48 to 46 points, while Vipers ladies hammered Prisons by 52-33 points. Vipers men beat BDF Cares 35-34, while Police ladies demolished Notwani by 52-29 points. On Sunday, Police beat Joining ladies 47-52, while BDF Cares ladies walloped Notwani 63-28 before UB Crystals outsmarted Prisons by a narrow 39-38. Sogolami, Baeng, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
Gaborone United ladies started their season with a 1-0 win over Security Systems ladies in a GAFA Division 1 2024 season league game played at Likiri Football Center in Gaborone. Ryan Kangwenyane.
Gaborone United wasted no time as they found the back of the net on the second minute of the game, courtesy of new signing Untlametse Gaonyadiwi. Attempts by both teams to score another goal in the first half proved futile as they went into recess with a 1-0 scoreline in favour of Gaborone United. In the second half, Umpile Madala's instructions seemed to have been on point as his team came out guns blazing, but unfortunately they could not convert their chances. On the 83rd minute, Gaunya Diwi had a chance to increase her tally of the season and GU's lead, but could not find the back of the net despite a good display. In the end, the first half goal was enough to separate the two sides after 90 minutes.
I think we did well. Both teams did well. And come on, they are girls. I mean, you have a lot to work on, especially keeping the ball. You know, if you are coaching ladies, you need to work on the ball technically, especially keeping the ball. If you keep the ball more, which is what we tried, which is what we are going to keep on doing, keeping the ball so that they get tired. As they get tired, they open the gaps, and then we capitalize on the gaps. As you saw, the first goal, how it went, that was according to the plans, and it really worked. And I think they are a good side as well. They are a good side.
It was a tough game. Loss of concentration. The first minute, I think. So we contain. I think my girls were a bit shaky. But going forward, we have learned something. We'll go and rectify the mistakes and carry forward. A loss is our first game. Let's see going forward.
In the other results, double action, Thresh Prisons 11 3-0, while Mazuti FC overcame FC Ambassadors 3-2. Ryan Kemwenyane, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
Francistown Athletics Club runner Umpile Seribe added to the group of athletes who will compete at the upcoming All-Africa Games later in the year in Ghana. Seribe recorded a time of 46.42 seconds to win the 400-meter event at the BAA Track and Field Meet hosted at Obedi Tani Chulume Stadium in Francistown over the weekend. Karabo Sebele and Katlego Kakule compiled the report.
Seribe clocked a season best time of 46.42 seconds to secure a comfortable win at Obedi Tani Chulume to book a spot in the All-Africa Games to be held in March in Accra, Ghana. The hometown boy recorded the best overall time of the day in the 400 meters at the BAA Track and Field Series, which was organized to give athletes a chance to open the season in order to continue their quest to qualify for the Olympics and the Continental Championships. 100 and 200 meters sensation Letsile Tebogo, despite using the race to build endurance and sharpness ahead of the 2024 season, clocked the second fastest time of the day, 46.72 seconds, while another 2024 Olympic Games-born runners, Baya Pondori, recorded the third best time of the day at 46.74 seconds.
It's what the performance that we did, it shows me that we are on the right track for the Olympics.
Kenya's Kennedy Kimeu, who clocked 47.65 seconds in his heat to qualify for the Under-20 World Championships, believes there is enough competition in the 400 meters in the country, which can help him improve his times.
My plan is to train and qualify for Olympics because I'm training with the best men in Botswana for 400 meters.
High jumper Joshua Zulu scooped the first position in the senior men category after clearing 1.93 meters.
Honestly, I'm just looking at the World Under-20 Championships in August. Yeah, that's what motivates me every day.
BAA chairperson of the Northern Region, Isaac Mbesi, says they did not expect a stellar performance so early in the season, but expect times and distance to improve as the year wore on.
I'm impressed, but not as such, because it's the Keraki, the first competition. Because some of the athletes but I'm resting. As time goes on, the next series it's our
The next Botswana Athletics Association Track and Field Series will be held at the National Stadium this coming weekend. Katlego Kakule, BTV Sport.
Botswana Football President McLean Litswiti says Botswana Premier and National First Division leagues will return to action this coming weekend following a turbulent 3 weeks. The BFA president announced this morning at the Likiri Football Center, where he explained that they have had fruitful discussions with the BFL board and shareholders to let top flight football return in the new year after disagreements on the suspension of BFL chairman Nicholas Zakem. Leswiti added that they will continue to address pending matters, which include suspension of the BFL by BFA, the status of Nicholas Zakem, and other issues, as they will be handled by relevant structures within the association. The Botswana Premier League and the NFD were slated to kick off on the second week of January, but matches were halted as the BFL and BFA were at loggerheads over governance matters.
My children were a little bit hot-headed, not because they wanted to be disruptive, but because they wanted to be heard. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to assure the nation and all our stakeholders that football is back. There are many other issues not resolved, but that's not the discussion for today. Today, I sit here as a proud president of Botswana Football Association, assuring the nation that despite what we've gone through, football is back. I think, Rempata, you can confirm that the games start this week.
The only problem was communication. The only problem was communication. You know, where there's no communication, it becomes a problem. So we have solved the communication. And we are starting this weekend as First Division North and South. Thank you very much.
The games will be back. Football is back. Rwala Mabaleng weekend to Ineta Betanai. So just to give confirmation to the nation, and we are very sorry for having missed football for the last 2 weeks, but it was the necessary evil. Thank you very much.
From our sports desk, that was all we had for you tonight until we meet again tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Ntebu. I've got a lot of questions, but I think we will take them offline. There's Botswana Premier League and First National Division, BFA. I think there's just a lot that we probably don't understand, but I suppose the more we follow, we would really get to exactly what is going on there.
We'll keep our ear to the ground. Yeah, I think that's all we can say right now, because a lot has happened, like we are saying, in the previous weeks. So whether they'll keep to what they are saying and how they'll resolve the issues, I think it will be a matter of time to see if they commit to what they are saying.
Okay. Thank you so much. Until we meet again tomorrow, have yourself a fantastic evening.
Thank you very much.
That was Ntawohan Simatlela giving us the latest in sports. Let's take a final look at stories leading the way this evening. Local universities encouraged to form partnerships with Makerere University in Uganda. Citizens urged to fulfill their democratic duty by registering to vote. And in sports, Botswana Premier League and National First Division League games to resume this week. That's all we had for you in our news bulletin this evening. BTV News Ikanyarona. Hashtag BW Mindset Change at a Chain. Up next is the weather update.
Good evening and warm welcome to tonight's weather forecast brought to you by Lydia Wachikomo. Tomorrow, expecting partly cloudy conditions over the entire country with possibility of isolated thundershowers over southern, southeast, Khatli, Guinea and southern central. In the morning, we're expecting warm temperatures over the entire country ranging between 16 and 19 degrees Celsius. In the afternoon, expecting warm temperatures over Ngamile and Chobe, central and northeast between 29 and 32 degrees Celsius. Also expecting hot temperatures ranging between 33 and 35 degrees Celsius. Now the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday over southern Southeast Gauteng and Kweni. We're expecting isolated thundershowers on both Wednesday and Thursday with hot temperatures in the afternoons. Khansi and Kgalagadi district are expecting partly cloudy conditions on both Wednesday and Thursdays over Khansi district with hot temperatures in the afternoon. Kgalagadi district are expecting partly cloudy conditions on Wednesday, while on Thursday we're expecting isolated thundershowers with hot temperatures in the afternoons. Chobe and Gamilian district are expecting partly cloudy conditions on both Wednesday and Thursday with warm temperatures in the afternoons. Central and Northeast are expecting partly cloudy conditions over Northeast on both Wednesday and Thursdays, and Northern Central with warm temperatures over Northeast on both Wednesday and Thursday, while over Northern Central we're expecting warm temperatures on Wednesday, while on Thursday we're expecting hot temperatures. Southern Central we're expecting partly cloudy conditions on Wednesday, while on Thursday we're expecting isolated thundershowers with warm temperatures in the afternoons. That's the weather forecast. Good night.